다음 임무. 약초학 수업에 출석해야 한다. 메인 먼저 가자.
Revelio.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
예. 네티가 방금 부엉이 우편을 보내. 어허, 그렇구나. 뭐 이거 먼저 해야 돼? 와, 와, 필드 넓은 거 봐라. 어허. 아, 그렇구나. 얘도 메인이구나. 수업 먼저 끝내고. 어? 새로운 마법이라고? 엑스펠리아르무스? 이건가? 아, 이거 아니지. 이거는 자물쇠 따는 거.
내가 저번에 지팡이 라운드에서 졸라게 굴러다닌
이거구나. 아하. 엑스펠리아르무스.
Revelio.
딸랑. 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 내가 오늘은 너 딸랑이 잡고 만들.
Revelio.
저거군. 딱 걸렸어. 일로 와.
Prithee, no time to dally. Be on your merry way. I shall see you anon.
올라다닌 이유가 저것 때문이었어. 저 마법. 여기 위인가? 위층인 것 같네. 그래, 더 가보자.
Revelio.
뭔가 더 온 것 같은 느낌.
Lumos.
여긴 어디요? 뭐 대충 올라가면 있겠지. 아, 여기 있네. 저 거울이 그래도 친절한 건 이렇게 가까이 있다는 거. 금방 찾을 수 있다는 것이지.
Revelio.
여기도 더하기 문제 있네. 아, 어디 한번 문제를 내봐라. 물음표. 패치워크 마법사 모자.
Revelio.
딸랑. 이 위인가? 뭐지 이게 안 돼. 하나 더 있어. 어허, 뭔가 심상치 않은. 뭐냐 이 분위기는.
Lumos.
안 열리네.
Revelio.
이제 수업 받으러 가볼까?
Revelio.
자네 어디로 가는 열쇠인가? 설마 아까 거긴가?
Do we really need to practice flying? I thought that was the purpose of
여긴가?
Revelio.
You should hear.
빨리 저 자물쇠를 따고 싶다고 나는.
That smell. Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look
많이
forward to
보던
growing
친구들인데.
together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb.
호그와트 최고 미녀.
Now then,
그렇단
today
말이야.
we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the
선녀님이시구나.
mandrake root. Accio.
ENPC보다 미녀 없음.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we?
아,
First,
굉장한
let's
미녀시네.
protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
에어팟을 끼는 거지. 맨드레이크 뽑아내기.
난 영화 헤르미온을 기대하고 들어왔는데
야.
원작 헤르미온만 존재한다고 쿠플.
지리네.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
오.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting table.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly...
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
귀가 먹는 줄 알았어요.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's
10분밖에 안
class.
걸려?
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora.
중국산
The
깨무는
Chinese
양배추라고?
chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
자, 가자.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Thank you.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well.
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Chinese chomping cabbage.
Grab a
오.
few of those cabbages. Just now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbage, that's it. And they'll do the rest.
양배추가 알아서 깨물어줘. 애플 중국산인 거야.
I'm sorry. What do I need to do?
Garlic said she wanted you to have a go
탭을
at
누른
tending the
상태로
cabbages.
마우스를 눌러
Give them some time to
도구기를
chomp and whatnot. Nothing to it, really. Just toss some of those Chinese chomping cabbages out. You'll see fairly quickly why we call them that.
중국산 깨무는 양배추. 탭을 누른 상태로 이렇게. 그다음에 탭을 누르면
Look at
오.
that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on.
글쎄인데.
Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
쓸모가
I
있을지.
suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
다 캐가자.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
6분.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
완료.
Those mandrakes are...
Did you know that you...
Revelio.
사실상 이 탭 기능을 알려주기 위한 튜토리얼이었던 거지. 아, 맨드레이크도 쓰고.
I use the light transfiguration.
Revelio. Protego.
마법약 교실.
Always wondered.
Revelio.
The owners or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow it.
여기구나.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done.
Yeah.
And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around. Should you try the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate...
Professor, what should I be doing again?
You should have collected the ingredients from my office and begun brewing a potion at your cauldron. Finish your potion, and then return to me.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld don't fret if you run out of ingredients.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
그렇다 이 말이지.
Accio, Revelio.
Your potion station's organized and...
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an...
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be
여기가
rushed.
마법약 스테이션이야.
Patience and be
에두루스 30초 기다려라 이 말이야.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Fine job brewing your first Wiggenweld potion. but there are many.
Wasn't expecting that literally to blow up in my face. It was rather brilliant, though.
I brewed an Adura's potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
아, 잠겼어.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from
다음.
preparation for the rest of term.
오호. 인센디오를 실현하세요. 아, 그래서 이거구나. 오케이, 오케이. 라운드 3. 출발.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Could you remind me how the Daedalian keys work again?
When you spot or hear a flying key, you're to follow it back to its cabinet. Inserting it in the lock is the tricky part. I hope you follow some. If you open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Revelio.
빨리 자물쇠 따기. 이건 뭐예요?
Incendio.
오호.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Cross Wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
Yes. 아직 아니야. 잠깐만.
I'm not quite ready yet.
Very well. Don't take too long, though.
자, 과제를 확인을 하고 성공적으로 피하세요 10번. 다수의 적들을 상대로 인센디오를 시전하세요 5번. 이걸 해야 되니까 확인하고.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Cross Wands ready?
Look who's back. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
아니.
I'll go it alone.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
다들 빨간 방벽은 저걸로 부셔라.
Incendio.
Come on!
You're better than that!
Incendio.
Is that all you've got?
아, 씨. 야, 두번 연속은, 너무 했다, 이런 얘기야.
Incendio.
아.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
위에서 치기 있기 없기. 했으면 10번 됐겠지.
Potato. Stupid one. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Stupid one. Incendio. Stupefy. Hey. Stupefy. Potato. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Stupefy. Incendio.
아, 이거 아니야.
Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Lumos. Levioso.
What to do? What a victory! You've won the tournament!
That was nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough for competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Yes.
오케이. 낮에 출석해라.
You can't be beat, can you?
Lost to a new student? I didn't see that coming.
I hope you were able to take care of everything
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus.
Oh.
Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Expelliarmus! Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
무장 해제. 그렇구나.
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigella's Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Lumos!
Revelio.
그러면 이제 뭘 해야 되나? 네티 만나기. 16개나 찾아야 돼. 이거 하다 말았는데 이거 한번 껴보자. 여기가 이제 안 뜨리잖아.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
아, 맵에 표시가 뜨네. 근데 잠수를 따야 되는 건가? 아니지.
Revelio.
아니. 내가 여기는 온 적이 없었나? 일단
This
이게
tower looks
쫓아가자.
promising. This looks like the portrait from the map.
쭉쭉 올라가.
And where's the treasure?
여기군. 어?
Revelio.
이 그림이야? 내가 지나쳐 온 건가? 아, 이거구나. 그럼 여기서
Expelliarmus. Accio.
There was a doorway hidden within the portrait.
개멋있는데.
I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
아하. 돌아가세요. 그 전에
루머스.
이거 위에 있었나? 이거 뭐야?
Accio.
와우.
Revelio.
뭐 하는 것인가? 개구리 합창단. 거의 없다.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
뭐가 막 나오네.
Handy resource.
Revelio.
Your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
멀어지네. 여긴 어딘가? 와, 50개.
Revelio. Yes. Revelio.
아, 이거 자물쇠만 딸 수 있었어. 어이 뭐야? 넌 어디로 가는 거니? 여기 아니구나, 저기.
Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Lumos. Revelio.
오.
Revelio. Expelliarmus.
오.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Lumos.
놀리는. 이런 씨. 놀라서 점프를 한 줄 알았더니.
Expelliarmus.
왜 눈이 휘둥그레지냐 이거 쓰는.
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
어? 아 여기 아래층이야? 여기보다 아래? 내려가는 길이 여기 없나?
Revelio.
아유 이래봬.
Revelio.
뭐라고? 캐롤에 맞춰서 나무통을 두드리면 저거 진짜 같은데. 호그와트라면 가능한 일이야.
Accio. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio.
I need to get some dragon hide.
Expelliarmus.
I refuse. Knocking cabbages with bare hand.
루모스를 쓰지 말고 이렇게 가자.
Incendio.
She does.
Revelio.
Why don't she just let us use Illy read? What's the point of even learning about herbology if we can't get ourselves into some trouble?
Incendio.
Revelio.
It's impossible to do all of the
What have you learned?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
좋아 좋아.
Revelio.
I bet all the answers to everything.
Incendio.
There'll be a special treat in year 5 that you get to go into it.
이거 가보자.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Nicely done.
Accio. Incendio.
Excellent form.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
That was
아이씨.
something.
천천히 해야겠구만. 스킬 풀이 있어서.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
That's it. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done.
속으로 좋으면서.
Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
Revelio.
15.